This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Samples versus Latchett. You all have been together for 6 years. You're engaged, but allegations of cheating and infidelity are threatening this relationship. Ms. Samples, why have you opened your case today?
Because I believe he's cheating. And let me just lay him out for you. Okay, it was a time where Chris basically had messages popping up on his phone with other females. And I'm just like done because he needs to straighten up. We have 3 children together and this shouldn't even be going on.
Mr. Latchett.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've heard these accusations, these allegations from your fiance. What do you want to show her today?
I'm here today because this relationship is worth fighting for. I want to prove my innocence, and hopefully we can walk down the aisle and get married.
So you in it to win it?
Yes, Your Honor.
How did you all meet?
Well, basically, we met through a mutual friend. And so this friend put us together through Facebook.
What was it about him that you liked?
Basically, he's a good-hearted, humble guy. And he's very smooth. I mean, look at him. He's so chocolate over there and everything.
So chocolate.
You know, he got a good smile on him. So I'm like, man, this dude, he got something going. So let me check him out, you know, see what he about.
So you like what you saw.
Exactly.
You like the dark chocolate. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what you were
You like
looking
the not so dark chocolate too, though, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
I do. I like milk chocolate.
Okay, all right, just checking.
This man. Any rate, you met her on Facebook. Tell me what that was about.
She was a good person, and she's beautiful inside and out.
I agree. She's a pretty girl. Tell me about how you proposed to her.
We was having our second child. My emotions was going, so I got the ring, and I told her, hey, I want you to be my wife. I gave her the ring. She didn't like that at all.
All right. Now, the court has obtained this proposal, and we want to look at it right now for the court record.
Don't cry. How am I making you nervous, baby?
I don't know.
All right, well, I want to give you this from the bottom of my heart. You know, we've been together for a minute. It's time to give you something to put on your finger.
Baby, so I love you so.
You gonna put it on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
So you in labor?
Yes, I would.
And that's when you decided to propose?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, my God.
why weren't you happy about that?
Because he didn't say the words, will you marry me?
I guess you did. You just said, put this on. You didn't ask her to marry you?
That's the same thing.
No, it ain't.
You have to actually say the words.
Yes.
You know what it means.
No. When we got engaged, I look horrible because I've been doing inventory and dust. I was dusty. It was gross. So he gets down on one knee. And I totally freaked out because I'm like, I'm supposed to look gorgeous. That's why I'm
Yes.
like, you supposed to look gorgeous
Yes,
for you.
you
and
are.
you're like, you trying to get a baby here.
Yes.
That's the least gorgeous moment ever.
And them
Haven't done it
contractions
3
was
times.
hitting.
And but the most important part was when you got down on one knee and said, will you marry me? That's
But he
important.
said, I have something for you. That's what he said. I have something for you.
You can have a teddy bear. You can have some flowers.
The point was conveyed. I'm trying to help you, Mr. Latchett.
Yes,
I'm really
Your Honor.
trying to help you. The point was conveyed,
I'm
right?
feeling her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, she knew what you were asking,
Yes, Your Honor.
and she took the ring, right?
She did, Your Honor.
Hey, once you take the ring,
I couldn't say no to a big ring. I mean, it's so big. I was like, yeah.
that's a
put it
nice
on
ring.
in.
That's a nice ring.
How do we get to this moment? What are the warning signs that you've seen that make you think he's cheating?
He'll send me sweet stuff here and there. Out of blue, why? You know, you giving me big gifts at that. You know, shoes, buy me bags, buy me jewelry.
And you're complaining about that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you know how many women would kill to have their boyfriend, their fiance, their husband just buy them gifts for no reason?
Color, here's the thing. This is sort of one of those things also where people may be buying gifts out of guilt.
It can't happen. I agree with that. But how are we supposed to win?
Well, Your Honor, it's also more to that.
Okay.
Chris has not been sleeping in the bed with me since we done had our baby, which our baby is 6 months now.
6 months you all haven't slept together.
And the baby sleeps in the bed with you?
Yeah, the baby does.
You know, that's,
No, I gotta hear from him.
that happens.
I leave the bed for her and the baby, Diamond and the baby. Let them have the bed because I don't want to be waking up 3, 4 in the morning and I have to get up and go to work. I sleep on the couch. She's welcome to come sleep on the couch with me. It's not like I'm walking out the door.
You mean she's gonna give up a good bed for the couch? Ain't nobody gonna do that.
Right.
But he's trying to be
Really?
considerate. You're being considerate.
Right.
I'm still hung up on this gift thing. Gifts out of the blue. Because, Mr. Latchett,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you buying gifts because you love her or out of guilt?
I buy gifts because I love her, Your Honor.
There you have it.
You doing it because you love her.
And she
I
is,
love her.
she's rolling her eyes, she's looking up, you don't believe it one bit.
No.
You think he's buying these gifts out of guilt.
I need to know the truth. Where your loyalty lay?
Do you have any specific evidence of cheating?
Yes. First he had this ex-girlfriend where I popped up at his college and I was just meeting him up there. She's up there looking at Chris and she's, oh, hey, Chris. And Chris is just like, hey. And so basically she's like, oh, so you're acting funny since that light-skinned girl is standing by you. And so I'm like,
Did you introduce Miss Samples to this particular woman who was, how'd you do it? Flipping hair like that?
her around.
Yeah.
No, it's this.
Yeah.
Do that again?
It's that.
Ooh.
Stop it. Stop it.
So did you introduce Diamond to this young lady?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, you didn't. He just moved it away like, oh, it's nothing. It's no big deal.
It was in the moment. It was something I didn't expect, so I was kind of odd for words.
Okay, so what about the girl at your job, though?
Oh, it's a woman at the job.
Your
All right,
Honor.
tell us about the woman at the job, Miss
Okay,
Sample.
so I got the babies, and we come up to his job checking on daddy and everything like that. It's a girl standing literally by his desk where he was sitting at. Can I show you what happened?
Well, of course, I want to see this.
Okay, so basically, this is what she does. She gets on her phone. She's all booty everywhere. I'm just saying, she's just all in front of Chris. And so I'm just like, really? Is that enough booty for you? He stared at me like a deer in headlights.
No,
Just
this will happen, Your Honor. I'm at work, and she comes with the children, and she's walking with the quickness. She got that look in her eye like, who is this? And I'm like, uh-oh. I kind of just froze in the moment.
So this whole time, you just stand there like, oh, Lord.
And so then you,
The whole
so then you
time.
said, this is my fiance.
no, he didn't.
Mr.
The whole
Latchett.
time I got the babies right there.
And so your kids are watching this,
Yes.
you watching this,
Yes.
and this baby's just looking at you, looking you up and down,
Yes.
and you looking her up and down.
Exactly.
And you scared to death.
Exactly.
Have you ever found anything that leads to believe that he's sleeping with another woman?
Yes, he
Okay.
had some text messages where it was like, oh, I got that, do you got that for me? And then he's up here sending just emojis all through messages and stuff. And then he was like, yeah, you know I got that. What do you got?
Your Honor,
What is there to
Your
have?
Honor, once again,
And
she,
you submitted a copy of that recollection of that text.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And so you has unknown sender, you got that for me, and then an emoji with a heart
And a wink.
and a wink, and they said, you know I got you. What?
Your Honor, it was a situation where a friend asked
another
me
situation.
to put her on with the job. That's all it was.
What kind of job was she trying to get?
Really?
That's what chicks do.
But why are you sending emojis? Like, what does that got to do with job business?
It's
like,
just
come on
emoji.
now,
We
that's
young,
just
we
not-
use emojis, we text
You
back
ain't
and
finna be
forth.
sending no emojis to just a girl.
All right, Miss
Yes,
Sam,
Your Honor.
I know something went down when you got this.
Exactly.
Tell me what happened when you got
So
this.
basically, after that, Chris ended up going out. The way I found out he went out is because he posted a picture on his page. I called his phone. His phone's just going, you know, ringing. That's when I was like, okay, let me just go pop up and see where he's at or whatever. He must be at home since he's posting pictures. But that wasn't the case. He was not at home. His car was at home. And so I'm like, who picked him up? Who did he go with? Because he sure didn't let me know nothing. So I called the phone again. It went directly to voicemail.
Where
after
were
that.
you?
Your Honor, we had an altercation prior. So I went out with a friend of mine. We went, have a good time. I came back. My car was destroyed. Ketchup packages, lotion, tissue, napkins, anything she could find in her vehicle to use, she threw it on my vehicle.
Miss Samples, did you
Yes, Yana, I did do that. And it was ketchup, like whatever I could find up in that car, Yana. Yes.
So you were
And you did.
package?
And you did what with
I
it?
smeared that car around. I put words all over that car. And then the last thing I said, you gotta call me now.
Well, that's what it looks like when you think your man's cheating. You will go straight there.
Yep, when I
All
did.
right, so what do you do when you come home and find your car, as you said, utterly destroyed?
Yana, I gave her a call because I knew who it was.
You were, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Well,
you were right.
that's
You
one way
gonna
to
call
do
me
it.
now. All right. What do you do with your car?
I took it. I had to go get it cleaned. $39.99. She owes me for that.
But we got 3 kids. That $39.99.
$39.99. And that.
You're like, that's a no.
Right.
Mr. Latchett, you understand why she's doing these things. And here's what we got. Here's what we're looking at. You know, you give her gifts out of the blue, which I think is great, but you believe he's hiding something.
Classic sign of cheating, by the way.
Classic sign of cheating.
All right.
You've got a woman at his school who is tossing her hair at him. And then when you are there, he doesn't introduce you as his fiance.
At all.
At all.
Classic sign of cheating.
You got a woman at work who has her booty all up in the air in his face. And here you come, and he freezes, doesn't introduce you.
Is that enough booty, baby?
Another classic sign of cheating.
And then she's hunting you down, calling you. You won't respond. She's leaving you voicemails, and you won't respond.
Yes, Yana.
And all of this has led you to believe that he's cheating.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you find out he's cheating, this relationship is over.
Pretty much, Your Honor. I mean, hey, what you don't like, another man will treasure.
Well, so based on that statement, if you find out that Mr. Latchett is in fact cheating, you are out the door.
Out the door.
You gonna give him that pretty ring back.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna move on with your life.
Exactly.
This court has done a full and complete investigation to determine, is he cheating? At this time, the court would like to hear from licensed private investigator Todd Redding. Ron, please escort Mr. Redding into the courtroom.
Yes, Your Honor. Todd Redding.
Mr. Redding, good day. How are you?
Good day, Your Honor. I'm
Glad
fine,
to
thank
have you here again. Now, a member of your team did a polygraph examination of Mr. Latchett. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Latchett was asked, have you bought Miss Samples gifts because you have cheated on her? What was his response?
His response, Your Honor, was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector test determined that he was being truthful.
No smile?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
A little bit of
A little bit.
A little
I see
bit of a smile?
A little bit of
Yeah,
dimple.
it's a little bit. It's a little
Okay.
But we still have another question. Mr. Latchett was asked, since being in a 6-year relationship with Miss Samples, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? What was his response to that question?
His response, Your Honor, was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector test determined that he was being truthful.
Miss Samples, what do you have to say to your fiance?
All that's missing is the real will you marry me?
Well,
Latchett?
that's no pressure,
Well,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Latchett.
She's the only one I want to be with. I want you to understand that. I don't want you hanging anything over my head anymore.
Okay.
You need to know we have 3 kids together.
Okay.
We've been together 6 years. We know each other for 7.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
Yeah.
Miss Diamond, LaKyle Sample, will you marry me?
Yes! Give my ring back, boy.
You want to put the ring on.
Miss Samples,
Yeah.
you've heard the words now that you have been waiting to hear for a long time.
Yes, yes,
All right.
finally.
Are you ready to move forward?
Yes.
This man loves you. This man wants to be with you. He buys you gifts for no reason.
Yeah, he does.
You can't let him go.
That's my man, and I
Here.
love him.
We want y'all to be married a long time like me and Mr. Cutler.
Yeah.
And so as we say in this courtroom, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a happy, healthy, trust-filled relationship. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.
Come up so we can see that ring, girl.
You two, come on.
Come on.
You played a part in it.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all gonna be okay because you got love and life and laughter. The laughter's important.
You keep on doing what you're doing. I like the things you do in terms of the gifts and keeping her, but you gotta introduce her as your fiance. That's gonna be the first thing out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And when you get married, first thing out of your mouth, this is my wife. How you doing? This is my, boom. You gotta hit it right on the mark. Otherwise, you're gonna be in the doghouse.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you.
Gotcha.
All right.
He ain't lying.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck
All
to
right,
you
take
all.
care of those babies.
You will get invitations.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're looking for it. We better get one.
Thank y'all so much.